Welcome to Book Talks, the show that speaks to education, health, entrepreneurship, and so much more.
Welcome Zanzi to yet another episode of Book Talks. I am your host, Tabani. Nelson Mandela said that education is the key to success, and our guests today have managed to uphold his statement. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and you guys?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome to Book Talks. I just want to say congratulations for achieving your goals, and welcome to adulthood.
Thank you so much.
So, guys, can you please introduce yourselves to our viewers?
My name is Mufunwa Rasila, and I recently matriculated last year. I went to Eitzer High School. I was able to obtain 5 distinctions, and I am fascinated about entrepreneurship, and that's about it from me.
So my name is Musawenkosi Buthelezi. I'm all the way from Springs, Gauteng. I matriculated last year at Zimisele Secondary School, so I was able to obtain a full house of distinctions with 100% in math.
Well done, guys. Well done. Passing a trick is a very challenging thing. So the fact that you guys came up with distinctions, I'm sure your parents are proud, and you guys should be proud of yourselves.
Of course.
So, guys, what subjects did you guys do, and why did you choose to do them?
So my majors were physics, math, life sciences and geo, and languages and LO. So I chose to do these subjects because I'm a research person, so I already knew when I got in grade 10 what I wanted to do and the specific requirements. So I knew that physics and math and English are the main requirements for medicine. So that is why I chose the subjects that I chose in grade 10.
Then, guys, what motivated you guys to work hard and achieve academic excellence?
For me, I would say I really wanted to get into university, and I saw that for me to get into university, I have to achieve above average marks, because there are instances where you might achieve the required marks but not get admission into the varsity. And for me, it's part of my character. In my character, I always have the persona of doing things around me to the best of my ability. So other than it being part of my character and in my nature, I would say I really wanted to get into university. Yeah.
Then what do you want to study in uni?
I'd like to study a bachelor's degree in engineering for mechanical engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Support is very important in order for you to feel like unale strength. How did your family members support you guys through this tough year?
So I live with a family of about 11, of about 10, and then there's me. So for me, emotional support was there. I can't even deny it. But the stability in the support, sometimes it would lag because we are a lot and we have to balance resources, and some of us are fighting for some particular reasons. But then the support that I got from my family, just relieving me from chores, relieving me from a lot of things, and actually excluding me from doing things that actually require strength. So it was quite a nice thing for me, as it gave me more time to be able to focus on my studies.
Would you say the same for yourself?
Yeah, I would also say the same for myself.
Okay. And how did you guys balance maybe not even social life, but sometimes you decide that you want to do sports, you want to participate in extra curricular activities? How did you guys balance being an academic weapon and sports, debating, whatever that you guys did?
Okay, so I've always, as I said earlier, I've always had an interest in entrepreneurship, and I realized that I wouldn't be able to master this skill outside of school hours because it would be too strenuous on the time schedule. So what I did, I ended up establishing a partnership with one of my friends at school. We would sell cinnamon buns to teachers and students at the school. And then on my own side, I had a stationery and gadgets retail business where I would resell products to people. So even though I was still pushing academics, I was still able to harness my interest in entrepreneurship while still maintaining good marks in school. And also I used to play basketball on Saturdays just to relieve myself after a long and tedious week. Yeah.
Then what were the subjects that you guys excelled in? The one that you were certain, or this one, I'm going to get 100%, I'm going to get a distinction.
So for me, it's always the case, my languages are at the low. So my highlight was math, I got 100%, and then for physics I got 97, life sciences I got 97, as well as geo I got 97.
And you?
The subjects I excelled in was surprisingly Afrikaans. I was able to obtain 87%, and math I got 92%. Physics I got 94%, and CAT I got 92%, and as well as lastly life science where I got 88%. Yeah.
Then what were the challenges you guys faced during your matric year?
So for me, I was always battling with, coming from a family who's underprivileged, especially financially. So that was one main challenge that I had. But there was never a day where I felt like the world is gonna end, because I had support from, especially when you are an academic weapon, people look out for you. And one major problem that I had was actually dealing with migraines. So from grade 9, I started having daily severe headaches, and then I did consult the hospital. They told me, my brother, we can't find anything wrong with you. So I had to accept, take that in, and just make it a motivation to keep me going.
Then, saying that you had many challenges, like what tips would you give, like study tips? Because people don't study with the same method. Some people like studying in quiet places, some people like writing tests. What were those main tips that you would give to the matriculants of this year?
I would say, as much as your study methods are different, the most crucial part would be revisiting past papers, because when you do past papers, you not only expose yourself to the topics or the way in which they ask questions, and when you do that, you not only understand the topics better, you'd be able to easily tackle what they give you within those exams. And yeah.
And I can also add to that, have something that you will hold on to. Find a definite goal, set realistic goals that will push you. Even in times where you see academics are declining, you do have a motivation that keeps you going, that keeps you on track.
Then guys, since le pasitse le distinction, I'm sure who really are university this year, what are you going to do in uni, and why did you choose that particular career field?
As I said, I'll be doing mechanical engineering, and I ended up taking that choice because engineering, or mechanical engineering to be specific, involves many aspects that allow me to incorporate things from mathematics, science, and statics to bring solutions, tangible solutions to problems we face on a daily. And I'm a person that loves to be stimulated intellectually, so I know that I didn't make the wrong choice taking mechanical engineering.
So with me, I know most of all say UCT and medicine combined. It's very overrated, But yeah, I still had to go with that decision because they are the only university that actually offer a dual course. So I'm planning to do medicine and integrate it with a BSc honors in neuroscience. So I'm a person of research and innovation. So that is why I want to integrate neuroscience into my degree, so that I may be able to, similar to his, come with ideas and innovations as to helping and bettering the neuroscience world.
Okay, you Okay, so you guys are talking very, very advanced things. You guys are already in 2030, and it's so nice seeing young people already advancing themselves and wanting to, like, bring impact in society. It's very inspiring, guys. Keep it up.
Of course, thank you.
Then, when you reflect on your matric year, what were the biggest life lessons that you learned from the year that you had?
You know, anything other than academic wise, I'd say the importance of family, because you know, as tedious as the year was, you realize that family is always there with you, and like he said, they relieved him from chores. Likewise for me, they relieved me from chores, and the emotional support, it just gives you the motivation to keep on going, even when it feels like there is no end point here. And I also learned that it's important to. I also learned that hard work does pay off, because I realized that the day before I got my statement, I was stressing so much, forgetting that I actually put in the work throughout the whole year. So I was sort of wasting my time stressing about that. So I also learned that hard work does pay off. Yeah.
So, mine are, just picking up the small things that actually groom you into becoming a best version of yourself. So for me, most importantly, I have learned integrity, prioritizing things that you should prioritize at a certain time, given the circumstances that you're facing at that time, and also time management. So combining integrity, time management, persistence, and consistency to actually groom you into, outgrowing yourself and the yesterday's person.
Then, guys, because you guys just said that your family gave you so much support, and there aren't many people that get that support from their families due to whatever circumstances they have, I would just like for you guys to give not only advice to those individuals who are in matric or who are going to go to matric, also please give advice to their family members and to them personally on how to be able to become academic weapons like you guys.
I think for me, I would say that they should relieve them from pressure, because for me, I had a long lost uncle call me, or a long lost aunt call me before my finals. Like, you see, so that kind of thing imposes stress on you, because now you're like, man, I've been going to school for 11 years now, and now all of a sudden everyone is interested in my exams. So that imposes a lot of stress on you, because now you see that there's so many eyes on me at this moment. So I'd advise the families to sort of not keep on pressing on how's it going at with your finals and stuff like that. Just give them the support they need, and the support goes beyond financial support, just the emotional support. Make them believe that they can do it, and if anything, that's what made it possible for me to get the marks I did. My parents, my family supported me throughout the year, gave me the affirmation, the confidence that I can do it, and yeah.
Okay, today.
So as much as we know, Uguti, we're not the same. We are facing different things. We were not born from the same family, from the same roots, and it is very impossible for us to have the same gifts. So as much as I am academically gifted, you might be not, he might be not, he might be into sports, you might be into arts and all of that. So I am saying to them, as long as they know what they want to do, as long as the goal is defined and it's realistic, support them in everything you do. Do not push everyone to be a Musa. Do not push everyone to be a Melissa Mula, because we're actually not the same, and we are destined for different things in life. I have my own mission, they have their own missions. So just give them the support they need as much as you can, because you will never know what are they going through, what will they go through tomorrow, and how their future is looking.
Guys, thank you for joining me. I can't wait to interview you guys in the future. Ule doctor, ule mechanical engineer. Keep doing what you're doing. Enjoy varsity and always be consistent. You guys talked about consistency, so keep that up, right, until you graduate. And congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. Zanzi, you heard them. They said that support the matric learners Don't pressure them. Always be there for them. And you matric learners, be consistent. Put in your work. You can do this. Thank you, Mzansi, and I'll see you guys next time.